What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. How is everybody doing today? Hope you're having a great week so far. In today's video, we are going to talk about, is motovlogging dead? I think some of the hardest part is creating the new and refreshing content that hasn't been seen before a million times, that is exciting and different, and that people want to watch, something new and unique. And so you look at some of the moto vloggers that are out there. You got Walterific, Jake the Garden Snake, G-Bear, Chase on Two Wheels, Motonosity, all these guys that have been around for a very long time. And I know I'm missing some, so bear with me on this, but these guys have made content for a really long time, and the viewership is continuing to trend a little bit down. Now, motorcycle videos generally don't get a ton of views the first couple days. It's more like over time. Like gaming videos get a ton of views like immediately, and motorcycle content generally gets views like over a period of time. But to continue to make it unique and fresh and different is kind of challenging, because there's only so much you can do while getting on two wheels. So what I try to do for you guys is give you different types of content, like my thoughts and feelings on the type of bikes that we ride, 5 things I love, 5 things I hate about the bike. So that way, if you're looking at that particular motorcycle, you can get some different ideas and thoughts on that. We do some road trip stuff, some standard moto vlogging type stuff, but for the most part, I would like to think that we try to keep it pretty fresh. Other channels, those bigger channels that I was talking about with million-plus subscribers, it's hard for those guys to continuously make fresh and new content other than like bringing new bikes to you, showing you new bikes that are coming out, and doing like, build videos and things like that. So those things have been done a million times, though. That's the tricky part. How, as a motovlogger, do you set yourself apart? Love them or hate them, you've got like Revzilla, you've got Yami Noob, you've got Shade Tree Surgeon, you've got Shay Lisi, who's growing, Her Two Wheels that's growing. And what do they do differently? But those channels do something unique. They bring a human perspective into the channel, so it's almost like a vlog more than a motorcycle channel. Does that make sense? Like, of course, they're riding motorcycles, they're doing unique things. Yami Noob obviously is more of like a motorcycle focused channel. Revzilla is very much a motorcycle focused channel. Obviously, those guys have a lot of money to be able to do these outlandish videos and big videos that you guys love to see. Things like Revzilla just did a video where they rode across part of the United States on a mini bike that they built to see if it was possible to do the Dumb and Dumber scene, where they ride 2 up and they go halfway across the country. So that was a really funny video, but they have the money and the time to do those types of things. The cool thing about motovlogging is the cost of entry. So it really doesn't cost a whole lot to get into motovlogging. I have a GoPro right here. I have one on the bike. You can easily start with a single GoPro. So this is a GoPro 8, so you figure you start with that. It's $230 for a GoPro, or ish. You can probably get one used. A helmet mount, 20 bucks. Microphone, which is about $20 to $40, depending on which one you get. Of course, you have to have a helmet, but then pretty much after that, you're good to go. You can start a motovlog channel. And so with that being said, it's hard because a lot of people can do it. The cost of entry is very low, and anybody can really get into motovlogging. I will say there's a lot of really cool channels that are growing out there, other than Urban Moto, of course. If you haven't, please subscribe to the channel as we continue to grow the community. But you have channels like Life of Birch, who started semi near when I did, and he's got like 20,000 subscribers, and he pretty much built his whole channel around the Honda Rebel, from the 500 to the 1100, and then doing modifications for that bike. He hit a niche because not a lot of people had the Rebel 1100. His channel really took off when he got that particular bike. So you just have to find the right market as you grow your community and stick with the content that your viewers like. So let's go ahead and hop on the bike, ride around a little bit, and we'll talk more about it. I found this massive parking lot, which is amazing. Whee! Oh my gosh, we're riding over the bridge, guys. Nobody saw that? Good. So that's what's really cool about motovlogging. The cost of entry is really low, and you can really, anybody can get into it. If you got a bike, you got a helmet, and you got a story, you can start motovlogging. So that's pretty awesome. The next thing is community engagement. So a lot of the big channels that you see, you really don't see a lot of engagement with the community that leaves comments on the post. I try really hard to leave a comment or like or heart, you know, any comment that people leave on the channel, because I'm super appreciative of that, whether it be a positive or negative comment. I think that everybody has a right to their opinions, and so I appreciate that. But a lot of the big motovloggers, they get, you know, hundreds, even thousands of comments, and you really only see engagement on like a couple of those. And so, you know, you have to wonder, like, is part of the gap, you know, the lack of engagement from those big creators? You know, maybe some of the gaming channels that I frequent and watch, you know, there's a lot of engagement with the community, whether it be a growing channel or even a larger channel. And so I think community engagement is absolutely critical, whether that be premiere videos, whether that be live videos, whether that be, you know, commenting back on anybody that leaves a comment on your video. I think that's super critical, especially as you're growing your channel, and even when you have a bigger channel, to continue to grow and garner feedback from your viewers. The last part would be social media presence. And I try really hard to be fully engaged in all my social media platforms. I have a TikTok, an Instagram, a Twitter, and the YouTube channel, and I try to stay pretty active in all of those, minus maybe the Twitter. I'm not super active on Twitter, but more Instagram. So even being there and promoting your videos and your channel on those other social media platforms is very important as you grow your community. And again, it goes back to engagement. And the last thing I want to talk about is the story. What can you bring that's unique to the motovlogging community? Is it more vlog style personality? Is it, what do we got there? The Rebel? Is it the install videos? Are you teaching somebody something? Like, what is it about your channel that's going to make you unique and stand out to grow your community? Also, it's like 3 days before Christmas and it's like 80 degrees. I am loving this. If you just start on YouTube and expect to be just successful on YouTube without any other sort of social media accounts, you're going to be wildly mistaken. It does not work like that. You definitely need engagement from all your different social media vehicles to help drive your YouTube channel. And then you have to consider, what is your end game with having a YouTube channel? Are you doing it for just making money? Because I can tell you right now, that isn't the goal that you should go in thinking about. It should be thinking about, what kind of awesome content do you enjoy making, because it is a lot of time and labor put into making videos. It takes me about an hour to film any video for you guys, and then about another 2 to 3 hours to edit that video. So it is super important that the content that you make, you enjoy consuming and you enjoy making that style of content, because you know, motovlogging, you may like riding, but you may not like making content on motorcycles or about motorcycles, and so motovlogging may not be for you. So definitely make sure you enjoy the content that you're making. So in short, is motovlogging dead? No. I think you have to be a few things. Number one, you have to be committed. Number two, you have to be consistent. Number three, you have to continue to make interesting stories for your community and your channel. Number four, you have to be passionate. This can't be done, and you can't grow a channel without those four things. It is incredibly critical that you enjoy what you do and you bring that same enthusiasm to your viewers that watch and consume your content, because they have a million other options, as I talked about earlier. Again, remember the cost of entry. Anybody can pretty much make a channel. So what you do is you have to make it interesting as you continue to grow your community and show your viewers something unique. So anyway, guys, I hope you liked this video. If you did, do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and click that bell to get notified when more videos come out. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you in the next video. Later.